Listen, in this video, we're going to talk about when is the best time to apply for a Navy Federal credit card. Listen, it's all about timing. We're going to talk about not only the best time to apply for a Navy Federal credit card, some of the strategies you need to deploy in order to get approved for a high limit credit card with Navy Federal as well too. So let's get into it.
This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep.
What's going on, Blueprint Nation? Welcome to another episode of the Respect My Blueprint show, where we go ahead and give you all of the gems and the blueprint on how to be able to go ahead and level up on personal finance, entrepreneurship, as well as business credit as well too. All right. Now, what if I told you guys, that most people get denied by the Navy Federal, not because of bad credit, but because of bad timing. Yes, bad timing. Right. That's right. Navy Federal is just not about, your credit score. It's about when and how you apply. As we all know, Navy Federal is largely a relationship-based institution and relationship-based credit union. So in today's episode, I'm going to break down exactly when to apply for your next Navy Federal credit card. Also, we're going to break down Navy Federal's widely known 91-3 rule, as well as the credit limit increase strategy in order for you to be able to go ahead and secure a $20,000 or higher credit limit with Navy Federal. So listen, if you're one of those individuals that's tired of getting the message of "we cannot approve your request at this time" message, you definitely want to lean in on this video here, because I'm going to give you some inside game as well as the pros on how to be able to go ahead and get a high limit credit card, right? So let's go ahead and get into it, right? So first things first, let's talk about Navy Federal and some of these rules, right? Before we talk about timing, right, let's go ahead and talk about some of the rules that you need to know with Navy Federal. Now, Navy Federal, first things first, allows you to hold up to 3 personal unsecured credit cards, right? After that, your only options with Navy Federal is pretty much credit limit increases or securing a business credit card with them, like the Gold Business Rewards card, right? But how most people mess up is they apply too soon, right? Because like I mentioned, Navy Federal is a relationship-driven credit union, so they really don't put too much emphasis on your credit score. Is all about consistency with them, right? They look at other things such as, are you paying on time? Are you using your card regularly? Do you have any direct deposits set up? Are you treating Navy Federal like your main bank and not just there for a money grab, right? And, these are the things that they definitely look out for. And when you do these things on a consistent basis, they're going to end up rewarding you with a higher credit limit, better approvals, and lower APRs. As a matter of fact, Navy Federal is the largest credit union in the country by serving over 13 million members, and it approves roughly 65% of credit card application for members that has consistent deposit activity, even when their credit scores was below 700. So the secret to Navy Federal is building that relationship with them, right? So once you understand that, this is going to put you in a better footing and a better place to be able to go ahead and set up for the next thing, for everything else that we're going to go ahead and cover in this video here, which of course, the next thing I want to cover is Navy Federal's 91-3 rule. Now, this is a widely known rule internally within Navy Federal. It's also been talked about on YouTube quite often, and I want to go ahead and share it with you guys in this video, right? And this rule confuses a lot of people because it's actually one of the backbone rules of Navy Federal strategy, right? And what the 91-3 rule refers to is to the credit card policy, which means you can only get approved for one credit card, a Navy Federal card within one Navy Federal credit card within 90 days, right? And you can hold a maximum of only 3 credit cards with Navy Federal. All right. So that is pretty much the standard and the rules with them. And of course, this rule helps manage credit card applications. It also, Navy Federal uses this rule to prevent members from getting too much credit, as well as it makes it harder to get approved if you open too many cards in a short amount of time, right? So, with Navy Federal, it's very important to understand this rule that, again, they have this rule here, this 91 rule, where again, you could only open up one credit card within the first 3 months. And after that, you're only limited to three unsecured personal credit cards with Navy Federal at any given time, right? Now, the best way to be able to go ahead and access higher capital and more capital with Navy Federal is learning and leveraging their credit limit strategy, right? And being able to increase the credit limits of the credit cards that you have with Navy Federal, right? And this is the ultimate strategy to learn with Navy Federal. And this is the rule of thumb. Number one, your first credit limit increase, you want to wait till 91, 3 full statement cycles after you are been approved for your credit card in order to request the initial credit limit increase, right? So you don't want to request a credit limit increase right out the gate. Give it some time, wait 3 months. That's the best time to be able to go ahead and apply for a credit limit increase. Now, the second credit limit increase, after that, you want to wait 6 months after that, not 3. Again, it's 3 months for the initial credit limit increase. Any subsequent increases, you do want to give it some time, at least 6 months, as this is going to, I would say this is the safe harbor zone in order to be able to go ahead and get that approval once you've went ahead and get that initial credit limit increase. And it's all about Navy Federal wants to see if you can handle the new credit limit responsibly before they go ahead and consider raising it again the second time around. So think of it like this. Your first increase, you're going to wait 3 months. Your next increase or any subsequent increase after that is going to be every 6 months. All right. So maintain this strategy, maintain this cadence here. And this is going to be your way to steady growth, as well as making sure that it puts you in position to get higher approvals, as well as a higher likelihood of approval with Navy Federal. Listen, members who pretty much follow this rule, as well as the credit limit strategy rule, the credit limit increase strategy here, has a 72% higher chance of getting approved for the next credit limit increase compared to those who applied too early. All right. Remember, this entire video is about timing, guys. You want to make sure that you're positioning yourself, applying for a credit limit increase at the right time with Navy Federal. All right. Now, one thing I do want to mention in this video is limiting, some of the mistakes that I see all too often, and limiting these mistakes, as this right here could also cause you to get denied despite you following the strategies that I've shared earlier, right? Now, number one, applying too early, again, applying before the 6-month period for any subsequent increases after the initial is also a great way to be able to get denied. Also, I always encourage all of my viewers and my mentees, when you do apply for a credit limit increase or a credit card, do so through the app. All right. Also, by doing it through the app, it triggers a softball versus a hard inquiry. So you can see if you're pre-approved by just like going through the app as well too, right? Also, keep your utilization under 10%. I know a lot of people has mentioned 30% as a threshold. I'm telling you, Navy Federal likes to see you at 10% or below before approving any type of increase, right? And also, applying with balances is a big no-no as well too. Even small balances can block approvals. Pay down your balances damn near, close to zero if you can before applying, as this is going to make you look good in the eyes of the underwriters. All right. So, internal data pretty much shared by Navy Federal reps shows that members with a consistent on-time payment history and under 10% utilization are 3 times more likely to receive a credit limit increase without any hard pulls, right? So, patience is the key here, guys. So it's all about making sure that you avoid these common pitfalls that I see that's affecting a lot of people, right? So again, like I mentioned, Navy Federal is a relationship driven credit union. So some of the credit cards that Navy Federal do offer that I want to go ahead and highlight and encourage you guys to apply for, if there were the three cards that you wanted to go after. Number one is their Visa Signature Flagship card. This is a rewards-based card that offers premium travel perks, high limits up to $80,000. This is pretty much Navy Federal's flagship card here. So if you do want to apply for a credit card, I would suggest you go for this one right out the gate, as this right here will give you the highest benefits and value that Navy Federal has to offer. Second up on the list would be their More Rewards American Express card. This is a good card right here. It's ideal for things such as daily spending, gas, groceries, and things like that. So you can actually absolutely earn a lot of points with this particular card. It is co-branded with American Express, so you do have the luxury of having that American Express feel, as well as having that American Express card, although it's co-branded with a Navy Federal. And the last but not least is their Platinum card, which is good for low balance transfers as well as with this low APR. This is a great card, which if you're unable to get the flagship signature card, this is a good fallback option. And of course, with all three of these cards, you're covering a lot of bases with, low interest, high rewards, travel benefits, so it pretty much covers all bases, no matter what type of lifestyle you have or what you're looking for in a particular card. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find it in one or three or two more of these cards here.
Hey, what's going on, Blueprinters? This is a video that I want to go ahead and share with you guys to encourage you guys to go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. If you want to go ahead and level up to that next level in building generational wealth, as well as empowering yourselves on financial literacy and credit literacy, I definitely encourage you to go ahead and join the Blueprint movement. We have some great things that's up and coming down the pipeline of this year. Many of you guys know my rags to riches story started actually right after the pandemic. With that story and my experience during that time frame of me being a successful serial entrepreneur, launching the different ventures that we're launching here, I felt like it's an obligation for me to go ahead and share it with you guys in my experiences, as well as, the trials and tribulations that I was able to learn and overcome. With that being said, guys, definitely go ahead and join the Blueprinter community. Tap in with us. We have some major things coming down the pipeline. I'm very excited with the movement. I'm very excited on where we're going. I'm definitely encouraging you guys to definitely tap in and join us, man. Listen, not only are we going to show you how to build generational wealth, but we're going to have a good time in doing it. All right. So tap on in with your boy. All right. See you later. Bye.
Check to see if you pre-qualify for one of these cards before actually applying for a hard pull, as Navy Federal do have a great pre-qualification tool to see if you do pre-qualify for this card. All right. So now, if you're new to Navy Federal, don't apply right away, like I mentioned, and give it some time. Navy Federal is a relationship-driven credit union. The first thing you want to do is open up a checking and savings account, set up a direct deposit if you can do so. Take out a small pledge loan to be able to go ahead and further your relationship, and wait 90 days before you go ahead and apply for that initial credit card, right? This is a great way to be able to go ahead and build your relationship with them and raise your internal score with Navy Federal. As we all know, that internal score is something that is not advertised, but is used by Navy Federal to determine if they want to be able to go ahead and approve you for any one of their credit cards. Okay. So that's about it. Navy Federal, listen, like I mentioned, they just don't lend money. They lend out trust, right? So if you follow the rhythm, stay consistent, treat them like your main bank, you'll unlock approvals that most people is never able to reach. But, I hope the best value in this video. I hope the strategies in this video brought you tremendous value. If this is your first time checking out the channel, do me a huge favor. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, as we drop videos like this twice every week to be able to go ahead and bring you value. Also, if you have any other strategies on being able to go ahead and get approved for a Navy Federal card, drop it in the comments below. We definitely would like to hear from it. We definitely would like to share it with the YouTube community, as well as share it with the broader audience. But other than that, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. And as always, guys, we're going to catch you on the flip side. Take care. Bye-bye.
Blueprint, yeah, blueprint. This conversation about building up your blueprint. It's time to take it, cause time is wasted. Go grind and chase it, don't lose it. This generation need integration with information to move with. An inclination that is abiding in entertaining improvement. Yep, Wesley Paul with Blueprint. This guests are exclusive. Get on and tune in and then learn some new tips about credit, finance, investment. A nice chance to get rich and buy land. Flip it, quick 9 bands. Learn all the skills from Wesley did it. Learn how to build successful business. Run up a mill and get the digits. Run up a mill. Look, safe place where guests are speaking. Based off financial freedom. All facts, no cap, believe it. Podcast, you have to see it.